Hey guys, it's Carnivore Kipp. I just decided to hop on here tonight and do a little. Hold on, somebody was calling my phone. Thankfully, I had it on silent. But I decided to hop on here tonight and just chat with y'all. Let me get my comments pulled up, and it'll take a minute. There's some people hopping in the chat now, so let me see who's all hopping in the chat. I haven't did a solo live chat in a while, so I'm probably a little out of practice, but oh well. I felt the need to hop on for a little while tonight just because it's been, and I like to be real with y'all on my channel, but it's been a crazy week. And yeah, I'm seeing some comments coming in. Before I get too far into it, y'all go ahead and hit that like button. That way we can get this out to more people. I see there's 22 people in the chat right now. And if we can get that number up a little bit, maybe we can have some questions come in and answer questions for y'all. But anyway, the reason that I decided to hop on tonight or this evening is because it's been a crazy week for me. And um, I know some of y'all probably seen the videos recently talking about quitting the carnivore diet and everything, but there's been a lot going on in my life the past week. Okay, just to be real with y'all, we had a death in the family. One of my cousins, he was hit by a vehicle, and we lost my cousin, and then after that, plus I've started a new job, and at the new job, I'm learning all kinds of new things. And so it's just been a lot this week. And then, so I kind of wanted to ask some of y'all. So apparently my mic is not working right. Hold on, let me see. I'm going to unhook my mic and hook it back up. Hopefully it's working now. Let me know in there, is my mic working? Y'all let me know in the chat if my mic's working. Let me go to my audio and see. Okay, so it sounds perfect to Northern Stitcher. So anyway, I just wanted to get so to hear from some of y'all and see if y'all ever have those weeks where you feel like things, because I've had a bad relationship with food my whole life, and with the death in the family, with all the new added little stress at work. My daughter, she's been sick this weekend, and like been she had like 102 fever, and we were trying to get the fever down and everything, and she's been like all upset and everything. So it's just that, plus trying to shoot videos for y'all jogging and walking, and then the live stream that we had Friday night, trying to squeeze all that in there, because I mean I enjoy doing that with everybody. But because of my addiction with different foods, it really made me want to cave. Like, it really made me want to, because like I was thinking like, oh, if I went to Pensacola, because I live not too far from Pensacola and Mobile area, I was thinking, man, I could just go and eat a bunch of junk food and it'd feel good for like 10 minutes. And I wanted to do that so bad. Honestly, that's just being real, but I didn't do it. I'm proud of myself for not doing it, and I'm gonna try to get to some of y'all's questions real quick, but thankfully I wasn't able to do that. So let me go back to the top and start with some, if there's any questions coming in. Oh, and hi Shelly. She's an awesome subscriber. No, she's more like family now. Me and her, we go hang out sometimes. Allison Johnson, she's in the chat. Let me pull her up. Y'all go check out her channel. She's awesome person. She's on the carnivore diet, and she's gonna inspire a lot of people. I tell her, keep pumping those videos out. Sarah Perine's in the chat. Let's see here. Hey, who's your carnivore? I think, yeah, you have a channel too. I haven't had time to watch a lot of his content yet, but y'all check him out as well. You might like some of his information. Everybody knows Rick. How you doing, Rick? Rick's the 40-year carnivore. I can't wait to say that I've been carnivore for 40 years, but I still got like over 39 years to go. Um, let's see. Uh, let's see here. Christy Brown said, question, just in time, please talk me down off the cheating ladder. Yeah, I needed to talk myself down off the cheating ladder because I know a lot of people call it, well, it's not cheating if you plan it ahead of time and you got this off plan meal or whatever. And I get that. Like if you know, hey, in 2 months, I'm going to have this cheat day or whatever. But me, for my whole life, it's always been like whenever things were not going good, I would want to binge eat some terrible food. And now I'm having to realize that, like, hey, that's not a good option. I don't need to do that. And I've been doing really good like the past 7 months. I've had a couple slip ups, but this weekend I really wanted to slip up and didn't do it. But hopefully some people in this comment section will give you some good advice, Christy. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't hang. I mean, just hang in there because, I mean, 20 minutes after you do it, you're like, I mean, yes, it tasted good, but was it really worth it? And I've learned that things that used to taste amazing, they don't taste as good as they used to anymore. You know, um, Susan Arellano, or however you say that. I'm not good at pronouncing stuff. Hey, Kipp from Enterprise, Alabama. Yeah, that's right up the road. That's probably 30 minutes away from where I live. So howdy, neighbor. Cindy Braddock. Hello. People are saying hello. Hopefully it's not choppy anymore. Uh, Bama J's in here. She's my Roll Tide buddy. We always say Roll Tide in the comments. Um, I see John's in the chat. Hey, Kip, 3 of the channels I follow are going live right now at 6 Eastern, but I choose to watch you. Hey, I appreciate that, John. And I hate it for those guys. And what's great, I'm like the most out of practice at going live because normally when I go live, like I go live with Intentional Carnivore, I go live with Dave from No Carb Life, and of course Larry from Carnivore Quest. And recently we had been having Dr. Chafee in there, but he's been busy right now. But I go live with them, but Dave and Sean are nice enough to set everything up. And me, I just, stream it to y'all and just get in the comments and talk. But so it takes work whenever you're doing it though, especially if you're a slow reader like me. Um, Sorry for your loss. I hope he was born again. I heard that he had started going to church sometime after the first of the year. Um, let's see here. Sounds good here. Sounds like y'all are hearing me good. Okay. My weight loss life. Hey, he has a channel also, so y'all check him out. He says, "Do you ever do crab bowls? We did today. It was fantastic." I don't do. We've done them before, but we don't do them all the time. There's so many good seafood restaurants down here where we live that, like, a lot of times it's not worth the effort, unless we're doing it for like 50 people or more. Because I mean, if there's 5 or 10 of us, we'll just go to a seafood restaurant and eat. Like we love going to different ones in Pensacola, Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, Mobile. There's a lot of good seafood restaurants down there. Um, let's see here. Sarah's gonna have to listen later. Hey, I understand. Life happens. Sorry, 22Q Cat. Sorry about your cousin. Hope Abigail's feeling better. So my daughter Abigail, she has been sick, and her fever broke this morning. Actually, it's been like 102.4, and they said she had like strep throat and things like that. So, whew, it's been rough. There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse to me than to see your kids sick. When you have children and your kids are sick, there's nothing worse than that. That's the reason she didn't go with me on my walking yesterday whenever I did walking, which I walked this morning as well. I didn't jog, but I didn't really film it. I just got out there and walked and tried to clear my mind some. People are still saying sorry for your loss. Uh, I have never had a desire for anything other than meat. Yeah, Rick, you're the legend, man. You are definitely the legend. If I ever start doing like live streams a lot more, then I'll have to get you on the channel and talk to everybody because your story's amazing. John Gugahan says, Kip, it's what we've been used to for so many years, turning to food. Yeah, I've turned to food for years and years and years. And like I've got to stop doing that. Like whenever or if I'm gonna turn to food, turn to ribeye or turn to the brisket. Like in that video I did yesterday, I smoked a brisket and I actually meal prepped some of that brisket for work and which I've ate I go into work tomorrow, but today I went ahead and ate some of that brisket and it was fire. But I will say it's a little different because normally whenever I do brisket with salt and pepper, and then I'll put like garlic and oh, cayenne pepper or paprika, things like that sometimes. But this brisket, it only had the Redmond's real salt, which is the chef's blend one, the smoked one, and then it had instead of black pepper, it had white pepper. So white pepper did taste a little different, but it was still good. I enjoyed it. It with the white pepper though, the ground up white pepper, it was missing that little peppery like on the bark looks different whenever you use coarse black pepper because that's what I've always used 16 mesh coarse black pepper. So it's different, but it was good and apparently it's lower in oxalate. So yay for that. Um, Adam Adam Nicholas said cheating on your diet isn't going to help anyone else out. Stay strong, keep it clean. Yeah, you're right. It's not gonna help anyone else out if I'm cheating. It's not gonna be good for my future, which is involves my family and my friends, and then it's not gonna be good for me trying to be an example to y'all. But at the same time, like when you have a YouTube channel, sometimes you get, and this is just real talk, okay? Like you sometimes you feel like you're held to this standard where you want to be as perfect as you can be. You want to do all the right things, you don't want to offend anyone, you want to, things like that. But like you have to realize we're people too. We have a lot of us, we have regular jobs that we go to, we have arguments with our family, we have things that happen in life, but then we get on here and we turn a video on and then we're all smiles and things happen. But I do agree that cheating isn't going to be good. It's not the right thing, but I mean sometimes people cheat. I would rather cheat once every 3 months or something like that than just go ham cheating all the time. I don't think that anybody should be cheating all the time because it's going to completely mess up their progress. But there's some people that like they'll say on this day and then like 3 months later or 6 months later I'm going to have another cheat meal, and they'll plan it out like to a T, and if that works for you, I'm happy for you. But I mean, that food really isn't worth it. It just you think it is. People are saying sorry. Hi, Kip. It's about hold on. Just about ready to put my ribeyes and shrimp on Traeger. Sorry, buddy. Hey, I wish I was there with you, Karen, because I love that's like two of my favorite foods is shrimp and steak. I tell people all the time if I was having my last meal, I would be perfectly fine with it being shrimp and steak. That makes me think of what something else that I wanted to mention to y'all too while I'm on the chat. Um, I have been thinking about switching up from regular carnivore to doing either BBB&E or doing the line diet. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about that, about line diet or BBB&E. Uh, I'm really torn on which one route I should go. I'm kind of leaning more BBB and E, but the thing is, whichever one I do, it's gonna have to be whichever one I do, I'm gonna have to add shrimp to it. Okay, it would either have to be BBB, E, and S, or what me and a person in the comment section was talking about the other day. We could call it the sea line diet, and basically it could be the line diet but with seafood. So seafood and line diet. Y'all know what a sea line is, so the sea line diet. So because I live too close to the Gulf Coast and I've ate so much seafood my whole life that like it'd be really hard for me to just not eat seafood. I could probably do it for a month or so, but if I want it to be sustainable, I probably need to put seafood in there. Hold on, somebody put a super chat. Where was it at? Oh, it's the Fruger Prepper. See, I'm not even the best at finding these super chats. Where is that super chat at? While I'm looking for that one, I'll find. Oh, what I just seen it. I scrolled right past it. Up there it is. Frugal Prepper said, I put an interview with Teresa Q. She is an advisor moderator for Dr. Berry. It was an amazing interview. Check it out after this stream. Yeah, y'all check out Frugal Prepper's channel. He has other stuff on his channel besides just carnivore, but he's also documenting his carnivore journey. So y'all check him out as well. I seen another one. Maybe it was a super chat or a super sticky. Oh, my buddy, the Carnivore Trucker, y'all need to go check him out too. He moderates for me sometimes, and then he also has a channel. My logo that I have for my main YouTube channel, he drew it. He's awesome at drawing and everything, but y'all check him out. Um, let's see here. Where was that other one at? 22Q Cat said, "Give yourself a whole lot of credit, Kip. You're out there walking and even jogging in that Alabama heat, making me look like a sissy. I stay inside and use my treadmill in the heat." Yeah, I don't have a treadmill, and it really has been hot. People always talk about the heat in Texas and the heat in Florida. I've been to both places, and it is hot, yes, but to me, it's just as humid and just as hot here. Your temperature over in Texas, the farther west you get, the degree itself goes up, but the humidity here is crazy, just like over there. And the farther west you get, it's not as humid. So the heat feels different. Like, I mean, you will be pouring sweat in 10 seconds here. It's bad. I can't even go outside and film half the time because as soon as I walk outside, my camera films up from all the humidity. It's brutal. But that's where I live. Peachy Mind says, I think BBB and E. Y'all check out Carnivore Today's channel. Carnivore Today says BBB and E is easy, and after you've been at it for a while, line diet is super easy to go to. Yeah, I could see it being like a transition thing. I could see being like going BBB and E for like a month or two or 3 months or whatever, and then transitioning over to line diet. But it would have to be the sea line diet where you got seafood and the line diet. And I was telling somebody the other day, there was a time where a line caught a fish and ate a fish. I mean, I'm sure they ate seafood at some point, somewhere, some line caught a fish somehow. But so I guess it could still be the line diet. I don't know. Allison said, I'd say BBB and S. BB, that's hard to say. BBBE and S. Karen says, don't plan cheat meals, instead plan off plan meals. Off plan meals, it does sound better. It's a nicer way of saying it, you know. But in my head, I'm like, even though it's off plan, I know what it is. I know because I'm looking forward to it and I'm excited and I'm like, it's off plan, but like it I don't know. My brain works weird, y'all. Carnivore Scott says surf and turf. Yeah, surf and turf is where it's at for me. Like, that's probably the version of carnivore I'm gonna start transitioning more into, is going more with the heavier red meats, but also allowing some seafood in there. Cause I love like oysters. I don't know if y'all like stuff like that, but I like oysters. I love to char grill them on one of my grills outside. But I like oysters, I like scallops, I like garlic buttered shrimp, things like that, which I could do without the garlic. I could just put butter in there with it, and salt. But I love seafood. Gugahan said, sea lion diet. I love it. Yeah, that's what it should be called, is the sea lion diet. Where we could have some seafood but have eat the lion diet at the same time. I've done line and it was hard for me to feel like I had any energy. Yeah, I've heard people say that, and then I've heard people say that it gives them tons of energy. I need to do a little more research on it, I guess. Reality, man, that's a is that your name? That's a long handle you got. Reality is I am the spoon, the fork, and the knife. Carnivores are true freemen. Cheat all you want. The only person that is harmed is you. Yeah, I mean, it is harms you. I mean, you could say that people cheated years ago that like were part of tribes or whatever, because and even today, because if they find like if they're out in the wild or whatever and they ran up on a piece of cake, they'd probably eat it. Or if they run up on a bunch of honey, like Dr. Berry says, they're gonna tear it up. So like they know that it tastes good, and if they ever come across it, they're gonna tear into it. But the thing is, the difference in them and us now is we have access to everything every day. Any gas station you walk in, there's candy everywhere. I mean, you can't even go to like the health store like CVS or Walgreens or whatever and get past the candy, and they even sell cigarettes up front. I'm like, this is a health store and y'all sell cigarettes up front, but I don't know. That's a whole nother thing. Someone asked me about. Hold on, definitely not. Yeah, Bama J's not giving up her seafood. It'd be hard to give up seafood, y'all, for me. Lou Man Q, are you using your stationary bike at all? Actually, I'm not. I'm wanting to get into it. Like, I feel like I was a little big for it when I first got it. I was like, because when I got it, I was probably still 430 pounds or something. And the weight limit on it was technically 400 pounds. And right now I'm probably like 390. So I'm still pushing it right there at the weight limit for the bike. But I want to get into it now. When you do get on it, I've got on it a few times. When you do get on it, it's more of like it's not like a long distance thing. It's more of like a hit workout, because it's kind of hard to pedal it and it'll burn you out quick, which I think would be good to kind of do that some. And I get so many people telling me now, hey, why don't you start pumping the iron? Why don't you hit the weights? And I'm thinking about doing that, but the thing is, like, I need to get with somebody, because like I haven't lifted weights a lot, so I don't want to just hop up in the gym and just start yanking on stuff and then hurt myself, because I've had bad issues with my shoulder before, and the last thing I want to be doing is um um lifting some way like bench pressing or something and hurt my shoulder. Let's see here. I'm not even replying to that. Um Shelly Gordon says, "Hey Kip, do you want an elliptical exerciser? I have one you can have." I'll have to think about it and I have to talk to my wife. Right now, I don't have much room for anything because I have a junk corner over here, and then I have the stationary bike, and this is the only spare bedroom in the house. And so I don't know where I would put it at. I'd have to figure that out. So I'm not sure right this second what I'm gonna do. But I definitely appreciate you offering it to me, Shelly, for sure. Cla- uh Care is it Care Lou says, I just started carnivore and I'm on day 7. Different question for you. How did you get so many subscribers on your channel? Any hints at all? Um mm, I would say, and I don't get asked a question like that often, but I would say if you're starting a channel, be yourself. Be the real you. Sometimes I'm funny on my channel. Sometimes I'm just talking about barbecue. Sometimes I'm things that I'm into. Just be yourself. Like I take y'all on walks for me. Like people would rather get to know you than like everything's perfect. Like, I mean, I'm talking in this live about struggles that I have, like with food, where a lot of even carnivore channels, they don't talk about that stuff. They talk about like, this is what I ate today, and this went great, and try these carnivore meals, and all that's great that it's needed. Like I'll do some videos like that. But like from me having problems with food my whole life, I feel like I needed to talk to y'all about it to kind of talk me off the ledge. So if you're gonna start a channel, be yourself, be the real you, because authenticity is really what people love, and that'll help you grow. Um, let's see here. Yes, I grew up in El Paso, Texas. The dry heat is tough, but the body can shed the heat in the shade. Now, being in Alabama with the humidity, you just can't shed the heat. Yeah, Alabama heat is different. It's crazy. I love this person because we have the same name. She just don't have two P's. I see her in my comments all the time. Hey Kip, hope you're having an amazing Sunday. I am. I am. Normally I would have went to church this Sunday morning, but I wasn't able to go because my daughter's been sick and she wanted to go back and forth between me and her mama all morning. So it didn't work out that way. We just ended up saying no, we're just gonna stay home because she had 102 fever and she just wanted cuddles. Um, Lou Man says BBB and OMAD. Yeah, that's something to think about too. BBB and E and OMAD. Oh, hold on. Here's a super chat right here. Carnivore Scott says, and appreciate the super chat. What about a Bama Southeast meetup? I'm definitely wanting to do one. I just don't have nothing on the schedule yet. I had thought about doing something in October, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it happen in October. Um, I know that I'm planning to go up to one up in South Carolina with Carnivore Quest. They're doing one. Think about going. I think it's like September the 22nd. It's on a Friday, and I'm planning to go to it. And so I definitely can't do anything that month because I mean I'm saving for that trip and everything. So um it's something that I want to do because I know everybody wants me to cook barbecue for them. They definitely. But the thing is, like, if I cook barbecue, how am I going to do it? Because like my version has always had salt, pepper, and garlic, but then you got everybody on the line or on different diets that eats differently. So like, I mean, I can cook a bunch of briskets, but like, what am I going to do? Cook some with just salt, some with salt and pepper, some with salt, pepper, and garlic, or how am I going to do that to make it work for everybody? I don't know. It would just have to be some thinking, or either I would just make it the way I make it, and then people that can't have black pepper or something, then they just gonna have to, I don't know, bring a hot dog or something. I don't know. Um, I love shrimp and smoked oysters. I'm into a sea lion diet too. Yeah, I mean, I think sea lion diet's got a ring to it. Um, Lou Man, carnivore trucker works well and very satisfying. Let's see here. Lady Fritz, 8R. Home Depot and Menards are full of junk food also. Yeah, it's everywhere you go. Like, I mean, you can't go anywhere without the first thing. You're constantly having to fight that battle of food because they got it everywhere. If you are overly zealous and dogmatic about your belief system, fighting with others, carnivores, is probably going to lead you to getting overzealous. I don't know what you're. I'm not worried about that. I don't know what you're saying. um, I say try BBB&E for a while. You're doing great. The jogging exercise would affect your weight loss, I imagine. Another change your body needs to adjust to. Oh, Allison Johnson, Primal Mike. Hey, and Primal Mike's got a YouTube channel too. Y'all look up Primal Mike. Y and I think he is actually, if you're not, he's the opposite of me. I'm trying to lose weight, and he's trying to either gain weight or maintain. I think he's trying to gain weight. But, y'all check out his channel as well. Your crazy uncle said sugar messed me up. Yeah, sugar messes us all up. Sugar made me 500 pounds, or right at it. My highest weight, I was 492 pounds, and sugar is uh is the cause of that. Sugar is the culprit, and the carbs. I would eat the pizza, and then after I got done eating the pizza, I would want ice cream. So I was eating tons of carbs and then eating the ice cream too. But then according to like doctors and stuff, they would say that the problem is the pepperonis and the sausage on the pizza, not the bread, not the ice cream. It don't make sense. Shelly wants me to do a meetup. Yeah, I could fill the Shirley up and do a meetup. I just getting it on the schedule and figuring out how to make food for everybody because everybody eats differently. Try the starting strength program. You can find videos on it. I'm gonna put that in my phone and look it up later because I'm not sure what that is. Hold on. Let me put that in my phone. Starting strength program. I just typed that in my phone to save it for after the live. Then I can look and see what that is. Promo Mike said, I just visited a local farm store today for first time and bought 3 pounds of suet and a quart of beef tallow, 100% grass fed, all under 30 bucks. Yeah, when you can get that stuff local, that's the way to go. Mine has been shipped from Amazon. I haven't looked for tallow local and everything, but that's mainly what I cook with. When I add something, it's generally tallow. Um, Real quick, I see we have 88 people in the stream today, y'all. If you're in here and you hadn't hit the like button, help me out. Maybe we can get to over 100. That'd be awesome. We're at 88 right now. Let's see here. Yeah, Shelly's in Stapleton, which is like 40 minutes from where I live. Last weekend, I went over to her house and ate lunch. Her husband made brisket and what I think we had hamburgers and this stuff that in Alabama it's like world famous. It's called Conecuh sausage, and we had that at Shelly's house. We ate good. I'm gonna just move in with them, and they can cook for me all the time. Tampa Jan said, just remember to eat wild caught, not farm seafood. There's a big difference in omega 3 to omega 6 ratio. Farm is like eating soybean oil, not good for your inflammation. Yeah, wild caught is definitely better. I mean, I could do not wild caught, but I agree with you. I definitely agree. But I also agree that grass fed's better for you than grain fed food, but I don't think it's worth the price difference. Like the grass fed food, the price, unless you're getting it local from somebody, it's high. And oh yeah, I'll tell y'all too. This is a Soda Stream bottle. If you're into carbonated waters, this is your best friend. This thing right, and I'm not sponsored by this company. Somebody bought me this as a gift. This thing right here has saved me a bunch of money on LaCroix and bubbly and all that stuff because literally it takes 2 seconds. You fill it up to the lime, you carbonate your water, and you can have carbonated water that tastes just as good as like Topo Chico, all those brands, the San Pellegrino, all that stuff. Because I buy that stuff at the gas station too. This thing right here will save you a ton of money. One of those refills is like 20 or 30 bucks, but it lasts for months. It lasts a couple months before you have to refill it, and you can carbonate your own water in like 5 seconds. So get you one of them if you like plain carbonated water. Now, if you like the flavored kinds, which I'm not doing the flavored kinds right now. If you like the flavored kinds, then get you they sell the little bubbly things that you can squeeze in there to put your flavoring in it. But I don't I've been trying to stay away from the flavorings. I got a super chat I need to get to real quick. I just seen. And thank you for that super chat, Judy. She said, "Hi, Kip. I've just started, uh, I guess, a way of eating of some kind. I would like to progress or transition up to carnivore. Would you suggest to start ketovore or not playing keto? Oh, hold on, ketovore or not playing keto, then to BBB then to sea line diet?" Sea lion diet is not the technical term. It's something that me and somebody in the comment section was talking about the other day. So I'm kind of thinking about doing that. But I went straight to carnivore, but I've heard so many people give great advice that you can also just start with keto. But my thing with keto is so many people mess it up. It's harder to mess up carnivore because you're taking all the carbs out. What messes some people up on carnivore is the cheese and the heavy cream because people are like, "Oh, it comes from a cow, or so I can have it." Well, when you eat tons of heavy cream, or milk comes from a cow, but when you eat tons of milk, milk is to like grow a calf really fast. And so it comes from a cow, but I don't think you should sit there and be just guzzling milk. But you could start with keto, but if you're going to do keto, keep it clean. Like if you're going to do keto, do a whole foods version, like do like meat, fatty meat, and then do like low carb veggies, or do things like avocados. You could do broccoli, asparagus. I think you could do green beans, things like that, cauliflower, but don't be doing like sweet potatoes, and don't and definitely don't be doing real potatoes, and because then you're back into normal carbs again. So do it what works for you. But I mean, if you're brave and you just want to go for it, you could go straight to BBB and ENS if you want to. You could go straight to line diet tomorrow if you want to. It might bother you for a week or two, but your body will adjust, I think. And if not, then you can add something back in. But it's personal. It's up to each person. Uh, let's see here. Oh, Shelly Gordon, yes, ma'am. Oh, they're talking to Shelly. My weight loss life says I try to associate pain with the junk food. Like when I see cookies, I remind myself of how much pain and suffering they have caused me. It makes it easier to pass on. Yeah, if I started having that kind of stuff for a while, it would definitely start affecting me. It sure would. And like now, whenever I cheated a while back and I had like cookies and things like that, my shoulder didn't start hurting the next day. But I know if I would have kept on going and kept cheating, it would have got to that point. It definitely would. And I love the fact that my shoulder doesn't hurt right now. Oh, Susan, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you. Carnivore Scott's talking. I will sub in a bit. Oh yeah, they're going to sub to their channel. Let's see what. Hey, Carnivore Trucker, thank you for putting their channel on there. Thank you for doing that for us. Let's see here. So, if y'all, if any of y'all have struggled, like not even this week, if you've struggled in the past month or whatever, just know that you're not the only person. That's the purpose of this stream tonight, is just a reminder that like you're not the only person that has struggled. Man, food addiction and like is real, okay? And like I tell people, even in our live streams, I'll tell them like I was able to quit alcohol, I was able to quit cigarettes, I was able to quit smoking marijuana, I was able to quit tons of things, The hardest thing for me to quit was carbs and sugar. Like, I left all the drugs alone, I left all the alcohol alone, I quit the cigarettes, everything, but I still kept eating myself to death. I still was right at 500 pounds, and I would have been 600 pounds at no time. And it makes me think of Bill, Mr. Bill Knott, like, because y'all know him from Carrie Homestead House channel, where he's on his journey trying to take back his life. And I was talking to Bill earlier today, and like, I mean, he was like 7 to 800 pounds, but his life is about to change. It's already changing. He feels like, he said in his video today that he feels like he's already lost about 20, 25 pounds just from dropping the inflammation and the sugar, which I know what that's like. When I started, I knew I started like losing weight like that. The inflammation, and people say that's just water weight. Well, you didn't need to be carrying all that extra water around. Your body was inflamed and you needed to get rid of that water weight. So be proud of that, Bill. And I cannot wait. He even told me, he said that next year he's hoping that next year he'll be able to run and jog. I'm like, look, Bill, um, you're going to be able to do it, because 7 months ago, like, if I go back and watch one of my first videos when I first started trying to walk, I wasn't able to, or I did it one day and then I would be down for days and days and days. Right now, I could go walk every day and be fine. It's amazing that just from changing my food, I've been able to do that. It blows my mind that since starting Carnivore, it's just gotten so much better. So let me get back to some of these comments. Carnivore Scott, Kipp, you don't have to cook. We can just meet up and have a few grills and do a BYO beef. Yeah, we could do that too. Or I could cook a little bit ahead of time and then tell other people that if they want to bring some grills or whatever and make some dishes. Or it'd be cool if different people brought some different carnivore dishes that they like. I was watching Larry and Cassie's new video the other day about the pizza, I think it was Cooking with Nashville's pizza recipe. That seems like something I want to splurge on and do one day. I don't think you should do that every day for sure. That might be a once a month treat or something to do. It is carnivore, but it's, it right there. If you did that every day and you're trying to lose weight, I don't think it will happen. You might start gaining weight, but it's something I would like to try that for sure. Hoosier Carnivore says, sea lion diet. You heard it here first, folks. I like it. Yeah, I like it too. We should all start the sea lion diet. How about it? I think it would be cool. So shrimp and steak, or um, well, if it's the sea lion diet, anything that sea lions eat, I need to Google what sea lions eat. They probably eat a bunch of different fish and things like that. And so then you'd be good to eat that. Of course, I'm not a medical doctor or anything like that. So, but I think it sounds cool. Let's see here. Try resistance bands, Kip. They are great for a beginner, and you are less likely to get an injury than you would with free weights. They are cheap, and resistance training is great for weight loss. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea to do that. I thought about getting some dumbbells too, to just do some like little stuff here at the house, get some 20 or 25-pound dumbbells and do them, because they don't take up a lot of space. Because I want to start getting strength training. I want to get to where I can do some push-ups and things like that. But I do got to be careful with this shoulder though, because like I got to be careful with that shoulder. Jen says, I'm doing BBB and would love if I had a friend on it also. Yeah, I might get into that. I'm honestly, I may go straight to the sea lion diet. I might go straight to uh seafood and beef. Let's see here. Oh, Carnivore Truckers letting y'all know. Hey, and y'all check out these channels that he's talking about, because these are some people that are really trying to inspire people. And don't forget to go check out Allison Johnson's channel, y'all. she's a great person. Her and her husband, they're great people. I talk to them all the time. So y'all definitely check out her. Oh, let's see here. Ha! Kara says sugar is evil. Yeah, it's the devil. Sugar is the devil. Uh, Carnivore today says I use a book called Conditioning. Excellent body weight exercise book. Starts out super easy, like wall push-ups, and builds you up more advanced workouts over time. Yeah, that. I mean, that sounds like it would work. See, I had started doing the what is it? DDPY yoga. I started doing that and I was loving it, but I got so caught up in all the walking and everything, and then plus work and family and trying to get home and do a YouTube video and spend time with my wife and kids. And so I kind of got out of it, and I want to get back into that because on there, some of those different moves they had you do. Now you wasn't doing stuff and all that stuff. It wasn't more of like a meditation. It was more like he was kicking your butt, making you do different moves and making you sweat. And I mean, you felt like you was at the gym. And so I might pick that back up because I mean, there was definitely some resistance training in that. I felt some resistance when I was holding myself up off the floor. Trust me. Uh, so I might get back into that as well. That might help. I render my own tallow from a local butcher. Yeah, your own tallow. All you got to do is your trimmings from your beef or whatever. You can take it, and what makes it even better, what makes tallow even better, is if you render it in a smoker. Like if you got a smoker, y'all know I'm all about smoked meat. So you got your fat, you put it in like an aluminum pan, and you set it in the smoker and you let it render down, and the tallow will take on a smoke flavor. So anytime you use it, when you're even if you're cooking inside, it'll put that smoked flavor on the meat that you're eating, and it'll take it up a notch. The smoked tallow is good. It's gold. I smoke my tallow a lot of times whenever I'm doing brisket. I'll take some of my Wagyu tallow that I got, and I'll put it in a little bitty pan, put it on the smoker and let it smoke for like 2 or 3 hours. And then after it smokes for 2 or 3 hours, I'll pour it on the brisket or in the butcher paper with the brisket whenever I wrap it. You talking about good? Hey, that's fine eating right there. That's fine eating for a country boy. Oh, Susan says Kaneka sausage is in my house. Look, Kaneka sausage is the only sausage. Okay, it is not it's not clean ingredient sausage, but no other sausage to me tastes better than Kaneka sausage. It is like world famous down here in Alabama, and I live like 30 minutes from the factory of where they make it. Um, Hiya, Kip. Happy to catch a live, cheering you on. Hey, thank you, Pamela. I appreciate you cheering me on. I appreciate all y'all that's in the live chat right now. It adds to the conversation. I hope I don't miss any of the super chats. I struggle with going through the little comment section and making sure I get everything because I don't want to miss anybody. I think that'd be rude. Um, Carnivore Scott, I agree. We don't expect you to cook for us. We just need to get together and hang out. Y'all keep talking about it, and we're gonna have to do it. We gonna have to do it, ain't we? Me and Shelly went a couple weeks ago. We went and hung out at the Brazilian Steakhouse in Pensacola, Florida. That'd be a good place to go too. Like if we met up somewhere for at some point during the day, and then later on, some of us, whoever wanted to still go somewhere else, went to the Brazilian Steakhouse and ate supper or something. Now, I mean, it's a pricier meal, but if anybody that wanted to do it, I think that would be fun because there you can pig out all you want and eat all the meat you want. Um, let's see here. I'm going through here. Hey, Kip. Um, you're missing your super chats. Are they not showing up? Let me see here. I've only seen a couple come through, and I've answered those. I've answered that one. Let me go here. Oh, I missed yours here. Hey, I had a delicious chuck roast in the crock pot today. And Kip, you can't say a thing about it. Yeah, my wife did and thank you for the super chat. My wife, she did one in the crock pot the other day. Okay, look. So this is me. I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna try this. I'm sitting there and I'm eating it, and I'm thinking like it's bland. Okay. I've had so much smoked meat that whenever I have something like that, you got to put a ton of seasoning on it for me to like it. I mean, I ate it. Don't get me wrong. I put the rest in the fridge to eat later. I'm definitely going to eat it, and I think that smoked salt helps it because I've been putting smoked salt on it whenever I do eat it. That helps it some, but it's not the same as when you smoke meat. Yeah, I did miss some super chats actually, because here's one right here. Oh no, I got that one while ago. How about a Bama Southeast meetup? Yeah, for sure. Oh, I think I got them. So let me go here. Can someone put a Discord channel up? See, I don't know that much about I don't know that much about Discord. I'll have to look into it. Carnivore Trucker saying something about super chats. Kip, super chat should be the one starred message tab right next to the private chat. Right next to the private chat. So let me see here. Oh, that is cool there. So now let me go through and make sure I got them all. Dude, I really appreciate that because I see I'm just an old country boy and I don't know all this stuff. So, oh, I did miss this one. Hello from Stormy Huntsville. Hey, that's probably about 4 hours from where I live. I used to, for a little while, my daddy was working construction when I was growing up, and we lived in Decatur, Alabama. And so that wasn't too far from Huntsville. So I got this one, I got this one, got this one, this one, and this one. Okay, I'm good on the super chats. I've got them done right now. So let me go back to the actual chat. I do not see registration for Homestead How on 24th, but I turned on notification. Um, I'm not sure which one that is, but I know I love his channel. I watch his channel. Me and him, we did a barbecue cook off not too long ago, and it was fun. We did reverse seared ribeyes, and that ain't gonna be the last time. Um, Amen, Kip. We are not alone. Yeah, we're not alone. As a matter of fact, whenever I was struggling and I posted that video, like people were like, dude, hang in there. You got this. And I was just like, I mean, it's cool that all those people were like cheering me on. And some of them was kicking my butt. Some of y'all mean, okay? So some of y'all can be mean. I'm like, man, y'all get on that keyboard and be getting at it. But I love it though. It's encouraging and it helps me out. Cindy Braddock says, but Ketovore includes veggies, not much, but some. Yeah, it does. Ketovore includes veggies. That's what I'm trying to get my wife to do because she's not ready to do carnivore. She says that she can't see herself doing just meat. And I respect her opinion. She's my wife, and if I want a happy life, I need to, listen to her. So, anyway, but I've told her, I said, you could do like a form of keto or go a little stricter and do like ketovore, and that you could still have a tremendous journey with ketovore. There's nothing wrong with ketovore, but I mean, so she's thought about it. She don't like labels. That's her thing. She likes to not put a label on it. I'm like, look, if you want to do it, don't put a label on it. Just say I'm gonna eat this, and this, but I'm not calling it nothing. And that's fine. If you just want to write down on a piece of paper things that you're gonna eat and things that you're not gonna eat and call it your list, do it. Just don't put Big Macs on that list. She said I don't do all the fat. I talked to her some about it to try and educate her. I guess they're talking to someone else because I'm not sure what they're talking about. Our carnivore meetup, Alabama, can be a bring the meats. Yeah, we could do that. Bring the meats, and I mean, I could make some stuff. And then a thing that would help is like if all y'all, because I don't do a lot of these carnivore side dishes that y'all see the different videos on from people that make this, I don't know, different little treats with that. Like my version of a treat on carnivore is I'll smoke some beef jerky. I'll cut up beef jerky real thin and put it on the smoker and call that a treat. But all the different stuff that people do, I mean, I want to try it, but I don't want to take the time to make all that stuff. I might make some of it, but I don't know. I stick more with like the actual meat, just straight meat. We have a massive problem with food and our relationship with it. You definitely right there. I've had a massive problem with food for a long time. Long, long time. Let's see here. Michelle says, "Hello from Canna, Ontario. Ontario, watch you every day." Hey, Michelle, I appreciate it. Thank you, and thank you for the super chat, and thank you for watching. That means a lot. Definitely, that's cool. Uh, yes to sea line dirt. Oh, she's taught sea line dot. Yeah, the sea line dot. I like it. Thanks for the shout out. Love you, buddy. Oh, Allison, you are precious. I love you and your husband. You just need to stick with it and keep pumping those videos out. And y'all go sub her. Oh, meet in the middle, pick a campground or something, and have a carnivore carnival. Yeah, and we can't have no funnel cake and no candied apples, none of that stuff. I think we'd be fine though, as long as we got some beef there. Might cook up some ribs or something like that. The Florida panther diet: deer, duck, fish, rodents, whatever it can catch. Yeah, and y'all got a bunch of different stuff now down there, and because people be letting stuff loose down there, y'all got pythons and I think you got iguanas and all that stuff running around. Or what is that thing called? I don't remember what it's called, but y'all got some stuff down there now, and I'm just like, I can't believe people let that stuff go out there. Panthers eat pigs too. Yeah, they do. They definitely do. I eat pigs too sometimes. SV40 was intentionally introduced to the polio vaccine and released. I don't know what this is. Karen says try some hot yoga. I do it twice a week. Karen, my question to you would be: is that like is does it have like a lot of meditation and stuff in it? Because if so, I'm not into the whole meditation stuff. Like I'm fine with you people that are, but I don't want to be into all that stuff. I just want to do stretches, different stretches and stuff like that. But I just don't want to be getting all like I'm not into meditation. Um, Tanya, where you? Oh, that's not for me. Smoked tallow sounds good. Maybe I answered one of these questions. Hey, you could sell smoked tallow. I'd buy it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that I could sell, but I haven't started pushing a bunch of stuff. I mean, I have people trying to get me to smell or sell smoked jerky because packaged some up and shipped it to one of my subscribers not long ago, and like there's people that is like, and I did a video on it when I cooked it, and people were like, "Dude, why don't you sell it?" Because I mean, I could ship tallow. I vacuum seal it and everything, but like that's a whole thing getting into business and all that stuff. Oh, somebody said something about the sea lions. Sea lions are carnivores and will eat clams, crabs, fish, squid, and other small sea creatures they can find. Stellar sea lions are much larger type of sea lions, and they eat seals. Okay, so if I was on the sea lion diet, I could eat all those different fish, and then I could, and if I'm pretending to be a stellar sea lion, then I could eat the actual sea lion, and then I could stick with my beef and stuff too. So I think it works out perfect. Hey, thank you, Galveston Country, Mike. Y'all hit that like button. It definitely helps out the chat. I never realized how much that helped until I started YouTube. And it's like, I was like, why do all these people keep saying hit the like button? It's because if you want anybody to see your video, you gotta hit the like button. So y'all go hit the like button. uh Somebody said something about Kaneka. Kaneka is for power bowls. Yeah, I seen where Kerry from Homestead How did his power bowl or whatever. I need to do a power bowl with some Kaneka, put some eggs, Kaneka, some beef in there. Man, I think it'd be good. Rick, Rick, we can't be friends anymore, dude. You don't like a smoky flavor? I'm gonna have to delete you. I'm gonna have to unsubscribe to your YouTube channel, man. Like I live for smoked meat, okay? And also I will say that some people don't like smoked food because they ain't had the right smoked food. They haven't had the real thing. There's a difference in when you're using real wood or real charcoal versus all that other stuff like liquid smoke and all that stuff. It is, or electric smokers, it is not the same thing. It's not. And half of what restaurants use is not the same thing as like somebody actually taking the time with a real wood pit and burning a fire for hours and hours and maintaining that fire. The flavor you get is different. It's better. Uh, let's see here. Okay. My wife and son just went for ice cream. I went to the griddle and threw on 2 packages of bacon. Dude, I am so proud of you because, like, when your wife and your kids go to get ice cream, it would be so easy to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna just let my hair down and I'm gonna go get me some ice cream too." But the fact that you're just like you're dedicated, you're motivated, and you're committed to this, and you said, "No, I'm just gonna eat bacon instead." That's awesome, brother. I I commend you for that. The smokier, the better. Yeah, the smokier, the better, but you can over smoke meat. Like, okay, so when you burn a fire, this is getting technical for a lot of y'all, so I'll try to keep it brief. When you burn a fire, you want to burn a clean fire in your smoker to it'll get like a kiss of smoke on the meat. But if you ever pull up at somebody's house and they got smoke boiling out of the smoker, boiling like white smoke coming out of the smoker, heavy, you don't want to eat that barbecue because it's going to have a bitter taste. And what it is they're not burning a clean fire. It's more like smoldering in there and it's not burning clean and it produces chemicals and everything and then it'll mess up the barbecue and the meat won't be like you make a turkey like that for Thanksgiving and it'll be black. It'll be super, super dark and it ain't supposed to be like that. That's the way some rookies be trying to cook barbecue. And I'm like, I can tell right away if I'm driving down the road and I see somebody got smoke rolling out of their pit. I'm like, man, they don't know what they're doing. Hold on, I need to. Okay. Karen says, "Love you, Kip. You needed to have your butt kicked." Yes, I definitely needed to have my butt kicked. Okay, I needed somebody to say you need to get right and get your mind right. And there was some people that was getting mad. I'm like, look, I mean, like, what do y'all want me to do? Never share anything negative that ever happens in my life or anytime I'm ever like is the whole purpose of my channel to just talk about positive things and never mention if I have anything going on or never mention thoughts that are in my head. Like, if you want to watch that, go watch somebody else's channel. Because the whole purpose of this is, yes, to encourage people, but also share my life and my story. And if y'all like it, I'm glad. But there's a lot of channels on YouTube. You can go watch whoever you want to watch. You all take care, and someone be sure to let me know what's up with the regards to a meetup. Yeah, if we do a meetup, we'll definitely let you know. Keto her way. Yeah, keto. Yeah, that could be what she could do. I'm assuming you're talking about my wife. She could do her version, her form, and it would be fine. Let's see here. I need to catch up with some of this. Storming here, might lose internet. People are saying. You've got up. Oh, she's talking to someone else. There, people like to talk in the chats, and that's good. I like that. Oh, what's up, Kippers fans? Hey, Lambs, good to see you. I know you from the comments. You comment on my videos. Happy outlier. Hot yoga doesn't have meditation, but it also has no instruction and a higher energy rate than other styles. I'd pass if I were you. Yeah, see, I don't know that much about other yoga. The only one I know about is DDPY. But I know when I see people sitting there doing uh uh the different poses and they almost into like some type of worship or something, I'm not about that. Um And then Karen says, no, the injury rate in our hot yoga class, but I'm sure there are harder core instructions out there. My yoga instructor is also a PT. That probably helps that your instructor's a PT. They know some different stuff to kind of watch out for you. Um Cougar Sand says Carnivore Kip. We just love eating carnivore and your channel. What's your favorite cut of meat? Also, how many donations have you gotten total? We don't I, like how many. I don't count how many donations, and that's kind of like I won't get into that. But thank you for liking the channel. And my favorite cut of beef is or a meat period probably is dino ribs. I love beef dino ribs, and of course, I love ribeye and things like that too. But beef dino ribs are incredible, incredible. I tell people on my channel all the time, you gotta get dino ribs. You got to try them on the smoker. They're good. If you like brisket, you love dino ribs. John says, "Kip, you were just being real." Yeah, exactly. Allison says it's all about authenticity, like you said in the beginning. Yeah, you got to be real. I ain't got time to be fake. I'm too busy. Half the time when I post a video, it's like I'm having to throw it together. I'm getting home from work. I eat supper real quick with my wife and my daughter. And then I'm like, hey, is it cool if I go shoot a video real quick? Yeah. So I jump up, I'll go shoot a video real quick. I'll go run, walk, and talk. Then we'll lay our daughter down for bed and I'll edit a video in like 30 minutes. So I don't have time in that amount of time to be fake. I just share my thoughts with y'all, what I'm going through, how things are going on in my life, and I hope y'all enjoy that. 2023, the year of carnivore heroes. Kip, Carrie, Carnivore Chuck, Kilby, and the rest. Wonderful. Yeah, it's been amazing. I said early on in this year that 2023 was going to be my year, and it really has been. I have amazing things have happened in my life. I've got to make great connections and meet a lot of awesome people. The people that I do in the live streams with are incredible, like inspiring people. Like y'all know Sean from Intentional Carnivore, dude. Like he inspires the crap out of me. And other ones like Carrie, seeing him go do the carnivore diet movie, and y'all go to his channel and donate to the carnivore diet movie that he's working on. Help him out for sure. For sure. I love Kilby. I haven't watched Carnivore Chuck, but I need to. I'll put that down right here on my phone too, to because I'm saving a list of things that I hadn't seen. Carnivore Chuck. I'll have to check Carnivore Chuck out because I haven't watched any of his stuff. Let's see here. I love Kaneka sausage, but it doesn't love me back. It has MSG, which yeah, a carnivore. I mean, Kaneka sausage is not clean. Like if you're trying to be all clean, don't get it, but it is good. Um, Rick says carnivore heroes and heart attack zeros. I like that. I like that, Rick. Flyer 34 Sparky. What's up, Kipp? I just got here. Better late than ever. Yeah, thank you for joining in the party. And I know I recognize your name every time I see it too. You're in my comments a lot. Thank you for all the support of my channel. I appreciate that. Um, let's see here. Honestly, I think if I wouldn't have started this channel, I don't know if I would have stayed carnivore. Like, just looking back, like, because everything I've ever done when I was growing up, I always quit. I kept quitting and quitting and quitting. And um, once I started filming myself, when I started this channel, I remember when I hit my first 100 subscribers, I was like, dude, it blew my mind because I'm just a country boy. I live in a small town, okay? And so when I got 100 subscribers, it blew my mind. I was telling my wife, I was like, babe, I just got 100 subscribers. That's 100 people that like are wanting to cheer me on. And it felt like I had 100 people in my corner because nobody in my family was carnivore. But all these people were like, dude, you can do this. We support you. And so I don't think if I would have I maybe I would have, but I don't know if I would have stuck with it if I wouldn't have started filming because when I started filming and those people started coming in cheering me on, anytime I had a down day, I always had a comment to read. Anytime I was struggling, I could just read the next comment and it was always somebody uplifted. Now it's grew to the point that you have people, even in this stream, you have people that say negative things. But I try my best to overlook that stuff. I used to let it bother me bad, but I'm getting better. You have to learn to get better at just looking past some of that stuff. But there's always somebody saying something negative. Like you wouldn't believe what some people say sometimes. Um 51 Springfield says, let's all hit the like button. Yeah, I appreciate y'all hitting the like button for sure. I definitely appreciate it. Carnivores are touched by the Holy Spirit. Oh, thanks, Carnivore Trucker. People need to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, and y'all check out Carnivore Ron. I didn't realize Carnivore Ron was in here. Uh, somebody saying something, but let's see here. Let me see. I might be caught up on the things on the comments, and if I am, I'll go look at some of the ones that are that I didn't get to. Someone saying stay positive. Uh, let's see here. Oh yeah, I seen that already. Hot yoga doesn't this. I would buy jerky. I think I'm about caught up on the comments, so I don't want to just make everybody just wait on here for nothing. I don't want to make everybody just wait on here. Somebody saying, did he just laugh at the Holy Spirit? Like, no, I didn't laugh at the Holy Spirit. I go to church, okay? I go to church and I believe in God, and I'm not scared to say that on here. Um, but anyway, so I'm gonna end the stream, I guess, and chat with y'all again coming up soon. But anyway, I reckon that's gonna be it for tonight, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend and stick with it. I just wanted to encourage somebody that is also struggling like I've been struggling because I have this past week I have struggled with things that have went on in my life to stick with it like I know that I should. But anyway, somebody saying something. The comments can be from a forum on the mean something. Let me see that. The comments can be a forum for the mean people club for sure, but mostly we are your fans, friends, and cheerleaders. Yeah, I see everybody saying leave. I'm not leaving because of that person, David. I'm leaving because I mean, I'm down at the end of the comments and I don't want to just have y'all just sitting here cuz I appreciate y'all's time and I know everybody has busy lives. See people are saying thanks, Kip. Good night, Kip and all. Appreciate it. Love to Mackenzie and Abigail. Thank you. I let Kenzie and Abigail know that y'all mentioned her in the comments. Y'all like the stream on the way out, definitely. And y'all check out Carnivore Trucker's channel. When the stream ends, y'all type in the Carnivore Trucker as well and check out his channel, y'all. Help him out. And same for Carnivore Ron. I try my best to be an inspiration, and sometimes I have to lean on all y'all. Y'all check out Allison Johnson's channel before y'all once y'all leave. Thank y'all for everything. I love all y'all, and I will see y'all soon. I don't know if I'll have a video out in the next couple days. It may be like Thursday before I have another video out. But anyway, have a great week, everybody, and move your body if you can. If you can't, I understand. But if you can, move your body. I know that 99% of it is what you eat, but if you can move your body, that's going to help you as well. Everyone, God bless, and I'll see y'all later.